Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Life on Tap podcast where we talk about general life and any kind of discussion that we so wish to engage in. What's up?
That was good. Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is Life on Tap podcast with your hosts, Eric and Andrew. I'm Eric. He's Andrew, obviously.
I don't think everyone knows that. We have some new viewers.
Yeah, we had one new subscriber. What up, whoever you are? It doesn't. We don't have enough stuff to tell if it's a boy or girl or whatever. So, yeah.
It's not a thing anymore.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, we're already getting into that. So, yeah. You fucked that.
Awesome. We're straight.
Well, anyways, how are y'all doing?
Yeah, I know it's been still
Hot as
ridiculously
balls.
hot.
It was hot as fuck today.
I'm over the heat, man.
Also, I burned my hand
while being hot today.
Yeah, it was it was a bad time for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He touched my chastity belt.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I touched it, I felt the sizzle and I was like, ah!
we were actually washing cars today.
Yeah, we were.
So he touched the power washer like manifold.
Yeah, that was sick. I wasn't paying attention. Also, I had my shirt tied up in between my chest. You had your shorts hiked up in your ass crack, remember?
People didn't see that.
Well, yeah. We were just doing it together.
I know. But I'm just hoping no one saw.
Oh, they seen, trust me. I could hear
them. Yeah, like cat calling us and stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Look at that ass on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
What it is, ho.
I know a lot of y'all probably thinking we had like Pour Some Sugar on Me or something, but it was definitely Bounce It by Juicy J.
Hell yeah, I love that song. I haven't thought about that song in forever. Yeah. 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s. Yeah. Hell yeah.
But
that's funny.
We've had a lot of good reception from the podcast, guys. We get more and more people coming up and telling us personally, locally, that they've checked it out. I have friends message me saying, man, that's really cool. They're happy we're doing it. We love that feedback. We want y'all to keep doing it. We've had more people commenting. Yep. We've had more people giving us feedback on what they want to see, what they want us to do. So that's fantastic.
The comments, likes, and shares. Sorry to cut you off. The comments, likes, and shares are the most valuable thing you can do to help this grow. Mm-hmm. So keep on doing it.
It's a huge thing.
And if you ain't doing it, you better get to it.
And we love you guys. Like, we really do. We like the feeling. Last episode, what I'm getting at is last episode we had a lot of people talk about that they liked some of the deep stuff we talked about.
I know.
I didn't even think we got really all that deep.
I didn't either.
It was just talking about life. Yeah. But if it's deep for you guys, if y'all want us to talk about stuff, like stuff that you may be struggling with, maybe we can talk about it and not guide you, because that's hard to say, but maybe we can give you our experience and you can kind of...
Or it's... give you our experience, or it's hard to really even say. Again, we can't really guide you through it. Obviously, you can't say that.
We can give you some advice. Probably we could probably give you some of how we handled it, and even then some of the things that I handled back then, especially dealing with some of the stuff you guys deal with. I probably have no inkling, but at the same time, I have been through a hell of a lot in almost 30 years.
Yep.
29 in October. I know Eric, stuff we've talked about personally, some of the darker stuff, I don't know, maybe we'll have one of those days where we get drunk on here and just, it's so shitty.
Yeah.
But, you never know.
Yeah.
I
have to keep my personal shit personal.
We do this stuff to make you guys happy. That's the whole point of this podcast. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't want to touch on deep things. I just don't want y'all to tune into a podcast that's just on straight depressing shit.
Especially even with, the feedback from Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. That helped him.
Yeah.
And if that can be with any viewer, anybody that just stumbles upon it, if it can, it's beautiful. So.
Yep. So we know you guys are watching us, and we love that you guys are watching us. And the more the stuff like that where we get comments or you want to talk about something, we want that. Yep. We want all of that. And eventually, like we were talking about the other week, we will have a YouTube live cast eventually. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we
get
can.
that set up, and we're gonna get a phone number set up, and you guys are gonna be able to call us and interact with us on a live podcast.
Yeah, one of us will download like WhatsApp or something.
Yeah.
You know, that you can either be like a phone, like an actual number that you can call. I don't know how all that works, but
Yeah.
I know, or it could just be like you could send in a message.
Yeah.
You know, we
Definitely.
could break it down.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. It'd be really neat to see any kind of questions you have, or any kind of feedback you want to present, or if you just want to hear something talked about that might help you.
You're in Wi-Fi, call us on Facebook. We can do
Oh
something
yeah,
like that
that's
too.
a good deal. Yeah, yeah. Didn't
Because
think
a lot
about
of
that.
people
Yeah.
are connected to us on there.
Yeah, we could even do a video call on Facebook.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're also. I'm gonna try to put us on Anchor so we can go to Spotify for the audio listeners.
Yeah. That will happen.
Yeah.
You got to figure that out, but we will figure it out. We had a lot of people want us to go to Spotify. We talked about it a few episodes ago. We did look into it, but we have to use their software for it. I think. That's how it works.
You have to be on one of the broadcast channels that Spotify will cross over with. So YouTube was not. I seen that, so you can't just rip your audio.
Yeah.
So it was like Anchor, and then like a bunch of other ones that were solely just podcast.
Gotcha.
Like networks.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Okay.
So Anchor, I seen was the most user friendly one to work. So
We'll have to figure out how to get that connected
yeah,
to everything.
I tried to the other day, but I was kind of busy. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. That's something else. We're about to start get editing done more and more. We're going to really dive into TikTok and stuff on that too. I know we're bringing this some of this up to the top, but that's okay. We will have more stuff with TikTok. I've got some ideas when we go out or something like that, or when me and Eric hang out. We're definitely going to have that, and TikTok's going to be able to have more of a force behind our shareable stuff, like sharing the podcast.
And it drives a more audience, right? Because TikTok's algorithm and how you work it, it's just every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Every 10 seconds, you know, and they just catch a clip and they're like, oh, shit, I enjoy that. Or that was kind of funny. Let me see what they're about. Yeah. And then it brings in a broader audience. Yeah. Basically over just word of mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. We need that.
And we got to have a broader audience, to eventually monetize this and be able to branch out into more in-depth content, better video, better quality. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, now that we're through our intros and all the YouTube stuff and the plugs and everything else,
don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that thumbs up button and hit the bell notifications.
Hit the bell. You will get notifications every time we upload a podcast.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do with this next video is I'm gonna do it immediately, and then I'm going to set it on a schedule so it will pop up like on people's notifications for YouTube.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Andrew picked this up earlier.
I did. This was actually Eric's call, though. He decided to pick us up something new, and I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, I was feeling kind of dirty, honestly. So
I think that's about even.
That looks like strawberry milk.
It does.
Looks like some Nesquik.
Orange milk. That ain't no strawberry. Pink.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Well, so this episode, guys,
some orange milk.
We have some structure to our episodes and stuff. We know we get on tangents, but I actually wanted to do something a little different today. So one thing about me and Eric is we have a lot of similarities. A lot of people we work together. Obviously, you've mentioned that before. We hang out. A lot of people think we're really, really similar.
Yeah, they even think we look alike. I got mistaken for you yesterday.
Oh, I get it all the time.
Or I got mistaken for you Wednesday.
Yeah, all the time. I get it all the time. I even get people family.
Who thought I was you? Who was it? It was somebody that's gonna be watching this.
Yeah.
It was
someone did it today before we left.
What the hell was it? Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, you might be watching this. It was Wade's daughter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's like, Andrew, when's Eric coming to first? And I was
like, yeah.
I was like,
she was like, oh,
well, I'm not Andrew, but he'll be here tomorrow. So yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I'm me. I'm Eric. Hi.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. How are you?
Thanks.
Yeah.
My feelings aren't hurt. Not really.
Yeah. I was like, we don't even look alike, first of all. No, we don't have any similarities.
Come on.
I mean, besides the fact that we're both handsome as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But I'm 5'11".
yeah, and you're 5'11". Yeah. And we're both 5'11".
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
It's uncanny, but besides that.
So what I was getting at is we actually have a lot of differences. And I think that's what was really cool about me and Eric. There were things that he was into that I was interested in, and I was into that he was interested in. I told you.
That is dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not very cold
Before
yet,
we get into it, this is I think it's newer. I haven't seen it before, but
I found it on their Facebook page.
It's a brand called Fordham Lee Distillery, and they have their own whiskey. But for you women out there, not saying that all women don't like stout drinks, because I've seen some women pound some stout drinks. Yep. But if you're looking for something fruity, a little something to sip on, or something that, drink the whole bottle, get trashed.
That's probably what I'd do if it was. I would just hold it by the bottle.
But if you're looking for something tasty, not something to punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, this is it. Fucking fantastic.
They have fantastic. 4 or 5 different flavors. I saw 4 at On the Border.
That blueberry swirl, that cherry.
Yeah, cherry blast or cherry something.
Yeah.
And then there was
the peanut butter?
The peanut butter one.
Yeah, it's a peanut butter cream liqueur, too.
Peanut butter cream.
Because I've had the sheepdog peanut butter whiskey. That is fantastic. But I've never had a peanut butter cream liqueur.
Yeah. It's probably more of a coffee. It's not coffee flavor, but it's like that. It's the same kind of consistency. Yeah. It's a liqueur. It's a cream liqueur, but this is orange.
It's like a Bailey's with peanut butter.
Orange dreamsicle, though. The pairing is crazy.
It is fantastic.
It's perfect. It's a cream. Think if you guys like cream savers, like the orange cream savers, think that in a drink. Mm-hmm. That's what that is. It's dynamite.
It's almost a lighter, it's almost like a lighter liquidated creamsicle.
Yeah.
And it's not super punchy in the face with the heavy ice cream. I think it's more there's a small hint of a burn, and then it's just all orange.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yes, with a hint of cream.
So the ladies there, Fordham Lee has their own whiskey, their own bourbon.
Yeah, I seen the bourbon,
She said you can mix it, and she says it's
with
fire.
Almost all those,
She says it's awesome.
I think Friday I'm going to go snag up that cherry and that blueberry, just because they're $25 a piece.
Yeah, they ain't.
$25.99 ain't bad. That blue chair, I think that Shelby likes, that banana rum that we have in there, that banana cream rum. It's I think it's up by $30, so it's $5 less for that. That's damn good.
Yeah, right around the same. I'm sure you're paying the price because I think that's Kenny Chesney's brand.
Yeah,
like you said, isn't
it?
Yeah.
But this is
good,
fantastic.
Really good.
You should have tried them all while you're there.
We're gonna mix some of this Fox Trail with this here in a little bit, and I'm probably gonna have meat. No.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little.
I'm gonna save that.
We're gonna take a little boys trip to Fox Trail Distillery in Rogers, Arkansas. But cool. I'm not gonna get into that yet. But we're also going to have a boy lunch.
Yeah,
we're gonna go get some wings.
Oh, some wings
and some fries. No, fuck that. No, we're going to Rogers. We're going to what Tokyo House? Is that what you say? That's what you said. Is that where that's at?
For those of you who
I about stuttered.
For those of you who love sushi,
I want to go so bad.
I will shred sushi. For those of you that love
it up
and haven't heard about this place, it's a small chain. I think. I don't think there's one in Fort Smith yet. I think there's one in Tulsa.
Oh, cool.
But I do know there's one in Rogers.
Okay.
But Rogers, Arkansas, there's a place called Tokyo House. Basically, what it is, it's a buffet. They have a small regular buffet, just like one line, but it's like shrimp, fried rice, some chicken,
some fried rice.
Yeah, simple stuff.
Yeah.
What they're known for is their giant, all-you-can-eat sushi bar.
Fuck yeah!
And when I mean giant, I'm not talking about
it's got your basic rolls, 30, it's got your specialty rolls.
I'm not talking about 20, 30 rolls. I'm talking about maybe 75 plus rolls.
That's a good amount.
It's huge.
Fuck.
Because it's not just like the California stuff; it's the fresh fish stuff with the other even fruits and veggies mixed with some of that sushi.
Okay, well, I already decided this, so I'm going to take a Tuesday or Wednesday off.
Okay.
And then while Pickle's in school, me and you are going to
go up there.
We're going to go up there.
I'm down for that because we could probably hit up both places. I don't want to hit
that's
into
kinda
that
what I
yet because I
meant.
really want to
Yeah.
keep that a surprise.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool with that. If we can do that, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna put in for a day, and I'll let you know what day.
Okay, just let me know what day.
Yeah.
I'll be down. I'm so down. Like you have no idea how down I am. Hit up that retrocade too. Show you that cool.
It's Tinsley. Yeah.
Like somebody comes through the wall.
She's doing. She's doing something. Yeah, y'all don't worry about all that.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, I was thinking.
Huh.
I just had a little thought come in. I wish we had.
Don't think too hard.
I wish we had. Yeah, I
Rain
know.
turned to poopy.
It already has. I wish we had 2 Life on Tap shirts that we could wear.
Oh, I know.
Right.
That's something else people have been asking
I
us.
know. Merch. Hey,
It's
where the
not-
fuck is the merch at,
It's
huh?
not that I don't want to do merch. I think Eric does too.
All
Merch can
about
get
it.
expensive.
Yeah, and especially we want it to be quality. We don't want it to
I'm not
be,
going to go buy anything that's cheap and not going to last you guys.
Yeah, I'd like it to be almost in like. So I like designer fashion and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would like it to almost be, we have like seasonal stuff, right? And
At some
limited
point, that'd be
quality,
cool.
and it be one of one.
Have different designs for
Yeah,
seasons.
yeah, and then one of one, and then
Yep.
once you get it, you
Yep.
ain't gonna ever get another one.
Yep.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Like one thing.
Yeah.
Like one per person or something like that, or maybe not one per person, but like that's
We'll just
it.
have a
Like,
set amount of like,
Yeah.
if we had shirts,
Yeah.
a hoodie,
Yeah.
shirt, like in the summer, shirt, a tank, and then maybe a hat.
And every season it gets different.
And then in the fall, we'll have a hoodie, a
Yep.
long sleeve, and a beanie.
Yep. And that's it. And then that's
Yeah,
after
and
that
that'll go
season,
into
it's
win-
gone.
Yeah.
Be something new.
Just
That'd be pretty cool.
We'll do like the warmer and then the cold seasons.
I'm down for that.
And if it's gonna be a beanie, it better be a goddamn fisherman's hat. Quit wearing that goddamn slouch beanie, son. Fisherman's
to have
hat,
this-
like that one I want that I still haven't got, and I really want to. It's that black one that's got the
It's that watch
paper
cap.
clip. That's got
Yeah.
that. Got the charm, the
Yeah.
broken heart, and the lightning bolt.
It's that watch cap.
Yeah, it's a fisherman's hat. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to wear a goddamn beanie. It ain't supposed to be hanging off the back of your fucking head.
Like those sock beanies. I
Yeah,
had one.
I had one too.
Yeah.
I had an F one.
Yeah.
It was baby blue.
Me, I had a American Eagle one that was green, and I could
Yeah.
I could pull it in and out. And It
Yeah.
was gray.
I had a baby blue Neff beanie, and then I matched it with a Diamond Life
Nice.
blue tank top and some chinos and some baby blue Vans.
I need to find it. I bought a
Find it.
crocheted beanie, and it was
A what?
it was crocheted. I bought it
Yeah,
from
you said a
Canada.
crocheted.
Off Etsy. I did.
Sick, yeah.
Crocheted. Point is,
Yeah.
it was Zelda's hat.
Oh, cool.
The original
Yeah.
Zelda hat. It was cool. Yeah, they have a bunch. My sister Maddie, she's got a big old crocheted octopus on her head. Has like little mittens and stuff on it.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of gay.
We're going okay. Okay, that's fine. We're bringing that back. Yeah,
Yeah, you know, if you're offended from this podcast,
that's
there's the
that's
door.
something from our era. I don't know how many times I was gay back in the day.
Yeah. Well, if you're offended from this, you can. I conform into nothing.
Well, no, we don't need to. This isn't a podcast. It's about offense. It's about a podcast. Well, like, we can offend anybody, but
Yeah,
we don't disrespect anybody.
no.
That's not the point. Yeah. Who said that to us? Was it Tim? Someone said it to us one day, and I was talking about it. I said, exactly. Like, no.
Oh, I
we're
think
not
it was
in
Tim, 'cause I
we're
think
not
we're-
in the-
yeah, I think we
we're
were
not
talking
in the
about it
business to
behind the
offend people.
plaza. Yeah.
None of this. It's like, we're here to entertain you, be funny, touch on all bases. We're not here
Yeah.
to disrespect anybody. We won't. It's like, this is just us talking. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, I like your
Speaking-
jersey.
Thank you. Yeah, I went up there to Fayetteville with my
Do you
pop the
feel?
other day.
Do you feel athletic in it?
No.
Yeah.
No, I actually look at myself like, fuck, I've let myself go.
Yeah, you look like the coach that's supposed to sit in the fucking bullpen.
Yeah. Actually, I look like the dad that wants to be the coach that never was.
Yeah, no, you look like the kid that's standing by the bullpen that has autism.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess so. I guess you look at it that way. Yeah. Shit. But yeah, me and my dad, we went down to Fayetteville the other day. It was a mess up because he actually ordered me one. And I was so excited. I've been wanting one of these for a while. It's a Razorback baseball jersey.
Because you're too fat.
None of that. Yes.
Yeah, it was just too
Flat
small.
out.
Yeah, it's okay.
I ordered a large, and this is an XL. But I usually thought like some of this stuff may run bigger because it's jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wrong on my end.
You know, that honestly should have made you look and like, fuck.
They ran small.
I can't fit a fucking...
You told me medium was off the book. That if I'm fitting into a medium, I got problems, and I don't need to be that thin. It's like you need me to be bulking up. That was your words one day. I said, I can fit into a medium. What the hell you fit into a medium for? You can be extra large and in charge, old son.
Well, yeah, I'd love for you to be able to fill out an
That
XL
big? Yeah.
and not be fat.
It's
sure.
not gonna happen.
That's what I'm getting at. I don't mean you don't want to be wearing a medium and be frail.
Yeah. But we went up to Fayetteville, and it was a fun trip. We just had to run up there real quick. But they sent me the wrong size, yes. And it was a medium, and I look like...
It was more like a schmedium, though.
Yeah.
So.
I look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Sick.
I was trying to tell myself, yeah, it is.
Fat guy in a
just like
little
that.
jersey.
That was it.
Yeah.
What movie is that from?
no, Richard!
You know what movie is that
What's
from?
happening? Yeah, Tommy Boy.
There you go. Yeah,
I've seen that
proud
movie.
Of you. It's good.
I like that
it's
movie.
One of my favorites.
It's a good movie.
It's real good.
Yeah, but you look cute in that.
Thanks. I
Yeah.
like it. Brooklyn thought so too. And that's what matters. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Okay.
Flat out.
Yeah. I think it looks sick.
As long as it's working for my woman, that's what matters.
Yeah. Jeez.
So, we do have differences, and one of the big ones. Well, I say big ones. What I'm getting at is, it's like when we first met, and I remember this distinctly, so don't even
goddamn.
deny it. I've watched anime for a long time, like Japanese anime. Oh, hang on, and I'll get to it.
I thought you were going to talk about the whole...
No. But I was talking about Japanese anime to you when we first met. No, not the pin. That'll come later.
That's a good
I think I've
story.
already mentioned that before in one of our
think we
podcasts.
have. I know we've talked about it just with
I'm
people.
pretty
but
sure I have. I don't know.
I don't
can
remember
always
doing that
tell
at
it
all.
again.
I think you're putting
No,
on a
you were a
facade with that.
dick. And I was just like, that's okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was
just
a
blew it
dick.
off. Yeah.
I'm the dick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You were in that predicament, sir. Yes, you in that instance, you were the asshole.
I even complimented you
Yeah,
in that
at
instance.
the end of it, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Fine. We'll tell the fucking story since you want to prod at it so much. When I first met Eric at work,
No, it's not your first met me. It was our first actual, like, interaction.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. We'll roll with that.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't really talked to you at all.
I know, because you were a dick.
I
thought you were
wasn't
better
a
than me.
dick. That wasn't it either.
Okay.
Eric was at the back. We were getting ready to go home, and I have pins in my pocket. Eric grabs one of my pins, throws it on the ground. I pick it up. What does Eric do?
I threw it or I dropped it.
You just held it in my face and you dropped it.
I didn't throw it, son.
Yeah. Just like those guys on
Better make
Longest
that
Yard.
clear.
When that guy's like, pick up this book.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
You were Stone Cold Steve Austin in that position. And I was Nelly. Bitch. Then Michael Irvin had to come save my ass.
Yeah, that's funny.
But he holds the pen and drops it on the floor. I pick it up. He does it again. I pick it up. Not a word from me.
I'm sure you didn't say a word. 'Cause
third-
you're afraid I'd fucking stone
A
you.
third time.
Yeah.
You do it again, I pick it up, and then Eric's like, you know what, you all right. And he chuckles and goes and does his thing.
Yep.
And it.
And then
Since
that
then-
sparked a lifelong friendship. I
Not
tell
really.
what.
You went outside. I didn't know who you were.
No, okay. We ain't going there because
We talked.
yeah,
I mean,
you
we talked
vented to
for
me
that.
for
Oh, I vented
like
to
hours at
everybody,
a
bro.
time.
Yeah.
And then I'd ride away like, oh fuck. I'm gonna blow my
Maybe
head
I
off
did vent to you a little more than I thought.
all the
I don't
time
know.
at the
Sorry.
east,
That was my
in
bad.
the west, and then we became
It
friends.
was a dark moment. Long moment. Long, dark moment. That was some years old.
Yeah.
There.
Go ahead. What you're originally saying?
I was talking about anime.
Uh huh.
I mentioned it to you one time, and you're like, "You watch that stuff?" I don't know if it was a cover for you or
Probably
not.
just cover, yeah.
But like,
Oh, it
trying to
depends
see
on
if
what
I
you were
actually
trying to
watched it.
show me, though.
I was talking about like Attack on Titan or something, bro.
I
Yes,
vaguely
was.
remember
it was
this.
A show, no, it was a show that you hadn't seen, and I put you onto it.
Oh, no, it was Black Clover, dude.
I was talking about Black Clover,
and I wasn't
wasn't
into
I?
that. Yeah, I was
You
like,
weren't,
this
you weren't
is
into it.
stupid.
Yeah. Well, after that,
Yeah.
I do remember putting you on
To AOT, yeah, because I hadn't
Attack
seen
on
it. Yeah, I
Titan,
hadn't seen it, yeah.
and he loved it.
Yeah.
Say what you want. For anybody out there that doesn't watch anime, it may not be your thing. But I want to make it clear, though, in Japan, that's a huge deal over there. It's not just for children. There's some really dark adult anime out there.
Yeah.
And I mean real dark.
Yeah.
I'm talking stuff that'll make it's good. It'll have you hooked. Attack on Titan is one of those. It's a great story. And that's meant for all ages. Kids.
Yeah.
Kids can watch it. I mean, I say kids, probably teenagers. It's got some horror in there a little bit.
That's
some
really
tough
it. I mean,
moments,
there's...
a little bit of gore, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much, but I mean, it's there.
It ain't like Tokyo Ghoul gore.
No, that's pretty high end there.
It's pretty fucking dark, too.
But what I'm getting at is that's that difference. Eric, he knows so much more about like personal health, body health, stuff like that. I played football, so I understood working out and it's good for you, stuff like that. But he's taught me so much on the sense of like what's good, better for me to eat, understanding calorie count, also understanding exercise plus calories plus like, you know, a lot of the fears that I had that he debunked for me because he keeps up with that shit. I just like what's his name, Noel and Cody.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
like Noel.
I think it comes from a point of me enjoying it so much, just because like I have a huge like unfulfillment.
That kind of bums me out,
right?
But still, I mean, that's cool that you.
I think from a bodybuilding aspect, it is just a huge unfulfillment
for all of them.
Yeah,
you think?
I'm 100% sure.
You really think that those guys just work out because they feel unfulfilled?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture, right? I think it's
the reason I say that, like, the reason I'm kind of not really shocked that you say, just kind of surprised.
Uh-huh.
Most of those real successful ones look like they fulfilled a lot.
right.
Like Chris Bumstead, for instance.
I'm
Dude
saying
looks like he's on top of the world.
I'm saying from a point of
Hold on,
their. I'm saying from a point of their mental health, as in like body dysmorphia. A lot of them. I think a lot of them think. A lot of people like that think. No, I do look good, but it's like they know that they look good, but every time they look at themselves, like I know they know from an outside perspective, like compared to the normal Joe Schmo, I look fucking fantastic.
Well, I get, yeah.
But when I look at myself,
You see imperfection
everywhere. Yeah, I had to bring this up. I had to bring that up. Well, I got to quit prioritizing that as much. Oh, you fucked it up, dude. You got it all curdled. It's not gonna work if you spin. You're supposed to do the base thing cream. Yeah. Oh, sad. Well, I guess I'm just gonna down it because it's gonna be all poopy.
No.
Dude, you're just gonna make it even more curdled, bro. Dude, you're just gonna have to drink it dry.
I messed up. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
God damn it, dude. Be like cottage cheese.
It's no good. Don't drink it. It's no good. Don't drink it.
What's wrong with it?
It's no good. Don't drink it. It's the texture. It ain't good.
Ain't that bad.
You just have to chuck it.
There you go. You're becoming a big boy. The curdles weren't that bad. They were creamy. That was like some good cottage cheese.
That was nasty.
Really?
Fuck off.
Okay. Well, that cream was, that mixture wasn't very good. They lied saying, you can mix this with any whiskey you want.
If we'd poured it right, that's my fault.
Oh, dude. Tastes like a spicy creamsicle.
The bottom end tasted
It's just
fine.
the texture was, yeah.
I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
You still got more in that glass, son.
I ain't drinking it. I'll have to.
Yeah, we just gonna go ahead and finish this dreamsicle bottle.
I ain't gonna finish. Probably gonna finish it.
Homie,
What?
you better pour me some more, son.
Ew.
No, I don't. I know.
What?
No, I don't want this anymore.
What?
Just give me the whiskey.
He saw what's in my cup, and it's
No,
not.
I was.
He's like, nope.
I don't want to drink it all, bro.
That did not go.
This is all fucked. God damn it, Andrew.
Go get those.
This looks like bone broth.
Go get those other glasses.
No, dude. They're from last week.
So
They're dirty.
they're not either. They've got to have whiskey in them.
What the fuck are we going to do with this? I just poured it.
Finish it.
And
I
then
guess we
switch
just
to
have to finish
glass.
it.
There's no reason to switch. Just finish
Okay.
it. Grow some nuts.
I don't. There's shit floating in there.
Yeah, of course. It'll go away.
They don't look like cottage cheese. Look
Okay.
like nut. floating in
Yeah,
orange.
some coagulated nut.
That
huh?
ain't good, dude.
You did it.
I know. It's
That
my
mine looks
fault.
worse.
I'm trying to fix my problem with the other glasses.
Okay. God. Hold on.
These look natty.
this all up.
I didn't mean to.
I can't swallow that whole.
I can't use this glass.
Okay, fuck, dude.
No, sir.
Okay. Fucking this all up.
I know. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Well,
Well, you
This was supposed to
people
be
watching it on YouTube, y'all are gonna love
this was
this.
supposed to be edited anyway.
Oh God, look at that.
I know, bro. I messed up. Okay.
You sure as fuck
Yeah, I
did.
shit on it. I know. I wasn't thinking when I was doing that. There's probably someone out there who was like, yeah, Andrew just shat all over that pour. Yeah, no good. No good.
Well, we're gonna be smashed.
Yeah, I gotta have to wash it down a little bit of the good stuff. Just the good stuff.
Yeah, we're actually
too
pretty good at
much.
floating our liver. So, yeah, way to give me way more than you got. There you go. Now you're thinking.
Anyway, so
Where are we at? Oh,
the
Starfield.
No. Dysmorphia.
Oh shit. Sorry. Damn. Yeah.
Body
Dysmorphia.
dysmorphia.
Yeah. It's a silent killer. Yep. I have some days where I think I look pretty decent, and some days where I want to cut my skin off.
That's awful, bro.
Yep.
I've never had that problem.
Yep. I have some
Like,
days
I
where
just-
I am feeling super duper good, and then like I've been having a super good 2 weeks. You know, I've been running every day,
Yeah.
feeling fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Still got to run later today.
Yeah.
But yesterday I just wanted to cry.
It's
Just having a bad day.
even when I went through,
Just sitting down. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn it.
and I've been through it. I don't know if you guys have, and I do take it seriously, but I went through it, and I look back on it now because I didn't really realize the damage, and I laugh at myself because I'm through it, and that's
Yeah.
how I cope with it. But I do take it seriously. That's even when I was dealing with like bulimia, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I wasn't doing that
I know, dude.
through body dysmorphia. I never had that issue. I was just, for as smart as I can come off, I can be a real stupid asshole. Like,
You think?
yeah. I know a lot of people can be, but the reason I did that is when I was in football, I got tired of being a lineman.
Yeah.
Fed up. And I was like, I bet if I lose weight, I can be faster.
That's stupid.
I know.
It doesn't make any
Even my
sense.
doctor, when I went to him like 8 months later and I shed like 140 pounds in a few months, he was like, yeah, he's losing weight. There's something wrong here. He's talking to my parents. He's like, he's losing weight at like an extreme weight.
Yeah.
Like
Now
a
he's
rate.
malnutritioned.
Yeah, he's like, at first, it's like I was like happy he's losing the weight, obviously, because like even in junior high, I was like close to 300 pounds. I was a huge kid.
Yeah, you're fucking.
I was a
fat.
big lineman, but because of that, I was strong too, like in the weight room.
Yeah.
So you can see where people started to worry. After that started to happen, yes, I was losing weight, but I stopped being strong.
Well, duh.
Completely.
Duh.
I thought I could keep up with.
It's not how it works.
I didn't follow that kind of stuff like
got
you.
it, dude, yeah.
And I was just thinking in terms of, man, skinny people run faster than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
You
then
also
I
have
had the
a twig
realization
that
when
runs slow as
I
fuck.
know.
Yeah.
Then I had the realization, or really not even an epiphany, it was just the doctor giving me the what for.
Yeah.
He was like,
What the fuck's
Andrew,
wrong with you, dude?
did you really? I was like, yeah. He's like, you don't have any problems with the way you look because it's like think about psychology side of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, negative.
I'm surprised they
He's
didn't
like-
refer to
he's
refer
like,
you
you
to
don't
a
have
child psychologist.
Oh, they did. Like they did, and they cleared me
okay,
of that
okay,
part
yeah.
of it. Like they just like he has no problem with the way he looks. That's not what's the
Yeah.
he could give a shit.
This isn't a deeper issue.
Yeah,
This
it's
is just
it's just him being
yeah.
it's not being smart and not doing his research. Just like you told me about young kids doing like steroids and stuff, not doing their research and fucking themselves
stupid.
up. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, suffer from it, right? Well, that was my thought. I see all these skinny kids, stronger, faster. Not me. I mean, I knew I was stronger than some of the skinny kids. Obviously, it's just Well, point is, I went with that doctor. He's like, Andrew, I want to ask you something. When he finally figured out, like, okay, so you have no problem with the way you look. No. So, okay, so it's strictly about you wanting to be faster. I was like, yeah. He's like, Andrew, he's like, you watch pro football, I'm assuming, because you're a huge football fan. I said, oh, every day if I can. Like,
What are these
every weekend with my
260
dad.
pound
He's like,
wide receivers and running backs
yeah,
doing?
he's like, do you watch like the combines and stuff? I said, oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
He's
how are
like,
these tight ends?
have you
running
seen like
4.8s?
the weight those linemen are? And I was like, oh yeah, some of them are like 300 pounds and they're stocky. He's like, yes, they're strong and yes, they have muscle, but I mean they're still fat. He's like, they still have a lot of fat content, like body fat. He's like, tell me what one of those linemen usually run on average. I said, well, some of them run like between some real good ones can run like a 5 something in a 40 and some even a 6. I said, and that's between there. That's what they're usually wanting.
Yeah.
Fast, big guys. He's like, you just said it. I was like, huh? He's like, they're fast because of their form and how they run and their athleticism.
Yeah.
It's like some are just gifted with it. He's like, that's what most of those guys are. They have extreme talent plus the heart and the drive. It's just very rare.
Yeah.
It's like tons of football players don't go pro. Point being is, he's like, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're gonna be fast.
What did you?
Okay. There are linemen in pro football that can burn a regular smo out there.
Yeah, dude.
They're very fast. He's like, weight has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with them working out, running, form, and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Period. And they're and just gifted athleticism. He's like, do you ever think about that? I was like, no.
Nah.
He's like,
Did you just want to be fast, as in like you wanted to be a fast lineman, or you wanted to move a position?
I wanted to move position.
Like
I was just
fullback?
tired of being lineman. Honestly, I
end?
want to be honest. I was a little greedy, and I wanted the glory. I wanted to be one of those guys going, yeah, touchdown! Wow, you know, spike it in the ground.
What's the average of a tight end? Like his 40.
It just depends. Like some of them can run like 4, like
sure.
4.5, 4.6 40.
Yeah,
Some
and
of
they're
them can be
fucking
pretty
stacked.
quick, and
Yeah.
they're stocky.
Yeah.
Some are slower. It just depends. Like sometimes it's not about how fast your tight end goes because they just want them to run a certain
course,
route and
yeah.
they go in and then that's it.
Yeah.
Here we go on our tangent.
I don't know
This
much
is
about
going
football, so
yeah. I need to get through this part because I was I was talking about differences. You know, is what the idea was. But anyway, they just want them to catch the ball. Tight ends are usually known for having fantastic hands. They're not going to drop very many of your passes, or at least they shouldn't. Big, stocky guys that have hands so they can catch it and then fall forward. You know,
Yeah.
and the idea is to gain yardage and stuff like that. Now, there are some that have been absolutely, like one of my favorites back in the day, he played for the Chargers, I think his name was Antonio Gonzalez. Pretty sure that's who I watched as a kid. Phenomenal tight end.
Yeah.
And there's been some others, too, that are just absolutely fantastic. One guy for Arkansas just recently, Trey Knox, he went from wide receiver to tight end. He put on some weight. had that speed from wide receiver still.
Yeah.
But he was deadly at that tight end position because he would be over the middle. The idea is some of your outside guys, because of the speed threat, they'll like middle linebackers and safeties and stuff will focus more on them, and then they kind of forget about the real big guy that has hands, and then he can just go forward.
Yeah.
That's the idea behind it. Plays. But anyway, as I digress. But yeah, that's why
Yeah.
just one thing. So I get issues of the body.
Yeah, of course.
I just have never experienced where I've looked into a mirror like, fuck, you're disgusting. I just have never had that.
Yeah, and then what you were talking about with like people fucking themselves up with steroids because they want to look a certain way and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
For a male, right? So you have to think about it. If you're pumping yourself full of androgynous testosterone, right?
Yeah.
Your testes,
Yeah.
they produce testosterone,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Your pituitary gland.
Right.
And if they have all this testosterone pumping in, they're like, well, fuck, I don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
You know? So they just shut off.
Yeah.
And then 90% of the time, probably they're not going to turn back on.
Yeah.
And then you can do
Because you're giving your body excess.
Yeah.
Like it's
yeah,
not needed.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to pump anymore.
Right.
It doesn't have to give out any.
Yeah.
So you can take any kind of like post cycle therapy, obviously, but it also can fuck with your fertility. And if you do that, you can use other things like Clomid and ACG that can bring up your sperm count and make your testes potentially start working. But
So not just for the righty, the lefty. Like it affects all that.
Yeah,
down there.
yeah.
Shit. That just seems like a bad trade off. What I mean by that is I get if you're wanting to be big like that, the desire for that.
Well, no, I don't even think that. I think you should work out for a good amount of time, right? Like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And if you can get decent looking naturally,
Yeah.
if you want to look a certain way, hop on. But if you have shit genetics,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna look like anybody you want to look like.
What I'm getting at is I wouldn't want to be sterile. You know what I mean?
That's not gonna happen like every single time you do it.
Yeah.
You could take one cycle and then use some kind of HCG or Clomid or something and raise your test levels back up, right?
Yeah.
And make it to where your testes can work.
But if you use it habitually, are you going to have to use it the rest of your life? Like test and stuff?
Testosterone?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
It depends how many cycles you do and what's the dosage of your first cycle and how you do it. Yeah.
What about those bodybuilders? Are they usually on it the rest of their life?
Yeah. Oh,
Most of them?
Yeah.
Because they just
They're going to be
have
on
to use all the
TRT
time.
for the rest of their life.
the rest
But
of life.
they probably want to, because...
Yeah, that pursuit of perfection of the body.
Well, no, TRT is...
I know it's
just
just
therapeutic,
testosterone.
right?
I know. I mean, like the steroid side of it, anabolic stuff like that.
testosterone is an anabolic steroid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, don't know much.
I'm just saying, like, mostly every male is going to have to get on testosterone if they want to feel good when they get older, right?
Yeah.
Because your test count obviously goes from decently high if you have
Yeah.
good genetics and you're not
Is
predispositioned.
there not a spike somewhere when you're a teenager, like a massive
Of course
one?
there is, yeah. But you also could be a teenager that just has a horrible diet, horrible lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like as in like food choices, exercise and stuff, and your estrogen could just be out of fucking whack, and then you develop gyno and your test is shot and you look like shit.
What is your test? So like dealing with bulimia.
Yeah, it did definitely go down.
Definitely went down.
You don't have
but
any.
my sex drive was still there. Is that two different things?
No,
or?
it's the same thing. It depends from person
to person
from
because
individual.
of their body
yeah.
and everything. Okay.
But I mean, you could have low T and still have
Want
a
to get it?
libido.
Want to get it get it going?
Yeah.
Get it on.
Yeah, you can still have decent libido.
Okay.
I mean, you can still like pop a
you see
chub or
that?
something. What?
A splash? I don't know how that happened.
No. But yeah, but also you got to think about you were probably getting it enough.
It wasn't like I was throwing up every meal. It was weird.
You were
And I know
probably
this is getting probably kind of weird for y'all, but I'm just being honest. I can talk about it because I've dealt with it.
I
the
mean,
rest of my life.
was it it was probably more like sporadic, and then you'd go on a binge for a little while.
Then I'd go on a binge, then
just,
I'd know I need to eat.
yeah, or then you would just wouldn't eat.
Yeah, because I understood malnutrition and stuff like that. I did. I knew I had to have food to keep me going. Otherwise, it would have. But after so long, you got to think. When I went through that, it was about 2 years worth of it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was. First, it was sporadic. Then I'd have binges of it. I'd realize I could lose the weight by not eating.
Yeah, I could just not eat for a little while. Then I could eat a whole lot at one time, and then just not eat for a little while.
At first, it was fast, and then it wasn't as fast.
Yeah.
At first, in 8th grade, like I said, junior high, being up towards like 280, almost 300 pounds, over a summer,
you popped up.
I dropped to 190.
Yeah, you popped up,
almost
pounds.
100 pounds in a summer. I showed up at school. People didn't recognize me.
Mm-hmm.
I maintained usually about right that. I didn't look sickly yet. Once I started like being on binges here and there, because eventually it became just a habit.
Yeah.
It's just a mental thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know. I mean, you don't know it's happening like that. That was the idea of it. It's like I knew I was doing it. I just didn't realize how much I was doing it on those binges. Almost every meal at one degree. And I got down to about 165.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked sick. But I didn't realize I looked sick.
Yeah.
But my dad showed me a photo. And I could notice the difference in weight, but I also like noticed the difference in like deep stuff in my sockets. Like gray around my sockets. Face looked really white, really pale.
Yeah.
Look ghostly, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the thing with like bulimia or even, just not eating in general. You're going to lose the weight if you don't eat. There's no such thing as like your body's in starvation mode. It's reserving fuel. No. How do you think people fucking die from starvation?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you want to research a study, there's, I think it's called the Ohio or Pennsylvania starvation experiment. It's where they took a group of I think it was 10 or 15 people, and they didn't eat for, I think it was around a month or something.
Shit.
Something like that.
That's taxing. A month doesn't sound very long, but that's a long time.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're still supplemented with water and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
No food though.
Yeah, no food.
And they looked emaciated when they got out.
Yeah.
I mean, they got paid a good amount, but if they didn't eat, just they lost all that weight,
bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched somebody on YouTube that live streamed his 40-day fast. Connor Murphy, that one guy.
No shit. Yeah. I didn't know he did that.
Is when he's going crazy, but yeah. Well, everybody thought he's going crazy, and it was just for YouTube,
drastic weight loss though. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Probably a lot of muscle mass though.
Yeah, he even live streamed it. And made videos, so nobody thought he was cheating.
How was his muscle mass continuity?
Oh, he looked like he was he probably lost 60 pounds.
Oh, overall?
It was fat and muscle, of course. Yeah, he probably dropped from 200 to 130, 140.
Shit.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then, I mean, there's... If you're dieting and you're not losing weight, you ain't doing it right.
There's something
you're eating
there.
too much.
There's some sort of factor.
You're eating
not counting.
too much.
Yeah, you're because that's the thing. I used to think the same way. It's like
I have a metabolism issue.
I ate one time today. That's what I tell myself. Mm-hmm. Until we started talking about and really paying attention to what you're eating
and tracking your food.
Because say I had I'd eat 2 Spam sandwiches with cheese and the bread and then the chips and the dip and everything. I ate one time that day.
Yeah.
Then I started paying attention to how
much
of it though, per calorie count and servings. How easily 2,500 calories for a meal.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
that all adds up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's when you started getting me on the chicken and the rice and the potatoes and stuff, it's high density,
low calorie food. Yeah, high volume, low calorie foods. That's key for dieting.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, makes you feel full faster.
Yeah, you don't have a metabolism issue, even a thyroid issue that can only go so far. Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's other things with females, they could have some kind of issue with their estrogen or something that makes makes it hard to lose weight. There's certain predispositions that can be exposed to. Same with males, but
Yeah.
a thyroid issue. I mean, even if you don't burn as many calories through the day, like your energy expenditure, just eat less. I know it sucks, but just, what you gotta do? Just eat less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've been eating, 1,200 calories and not losing weight. You're lying. You haven't been eating 1,200 calories and losing weight. Yeah. You just haven't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just tracking something wrong. You're just doing something wrong.
Sheesh. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because I used to be that way too.
Yeah.
I'd eat like chicken and salad for like 3 to 4 weeks, right? That's it. Just chicken and lettuce. I don't like condiments, so it worked well for me. And I would lose weight really quick, but then I would just binge after a while because I was just depriving myself of foods, which you can diet and you can eat whatever you want to in moderation, and as long as it's in the calories you're allotted, obviously. But if you're dieting, you want to keep your protein high, obviously, because it makes you more satiated.
Right.
And macronutrient wise, carbs are 4 calories per gram.
Yeah.
Protein's the same, and then fats are 9 calories per gram.
Yeah.
And I mean, people that they say, "Well, I did keto and I didn't have to count calories," because you weren't eating that much.
Yeah.
Because you're more full because you're eating proteins and fats.
Yeah.
And you're keeping your carbs super duper low.
Yeah. I see that. So that's something brings me to something else. People that do keto, I've noticed a common misconception with it is like, I can just eat whatever meat and cheese I want. That's wrong, I think, because it's like my dad did it. When he went to keto, I remember him like talking about like, I'm on bacon and stuff like that. I'm like, it sounds
because my ketones are crazy.
Yeah, it's like, I know I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because I know you're more into it.
You still have to track calories.
See what I mean? It's like,
no, you still have to track calories. People that say that, they're just not tracking their food, and they're not eating as much as I think.
Yeah. What I was getting at them, animator loves food, guy that likes health and wellness. I didn't know that at first. Get back into it. What I'm getting at is like, I understand the body has to get into a state of ketosis. That is the point, right, of the keto diet. Yeah. But it needs to be more like healthy fats, correct? Not something that's just
you want it to be
going against your heart.
You want it to be saturated fats, not trans fats, obviously. And you would need to have a good amount of fats, obviously.
Yeah, like a good amount of
a lot of people, you want to keep your... It'll make you... Well, they both will make you pretty satiated, obviously. I did keto before, and I lost a good amount of weight on it, and I tracked my food. Yeah. And I kept my fats decently high, but I also kept my protein pretty damn high. A lot of people like to keep their protein at like 100 to 120 grams, and then keep their fats at like 150.
Yeah. I've also heard that people that do that keto, a lot of people will say that they feel worse while on it.
Yeah, it's because the lack of electrolytes.
Okay. So they need to like counter it with like
they need to take electrolyte supplement.
Some sort of any
kind of electrolyte supplement. Just salt their food like crazy.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because you're not going to get electrolytes from any of that stuff. Any fats or protein, unless you salt it. But
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I understand that. Okay.
Yeah. You're cutting out of stuff that has a whole fuckload of sodium and stuff. Obviously.
I got
you. You're mainly losing weight because yes, obviously you're in ketosis. Yes, but the main factor. You're cutting out a whole fucking micronutrient. You're basically having, most people usually have 0 to like 20 carbs.
Yeah. And then you're just cutting that out almost.
Most people usually only go in between no carbs to 20 or so carbs.
Yeah.
20 grams.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Whew. I can eat a small child-sized snack pack of like fruit snacks, and it'd be like 15, 20 grams carb.
That's crazy. Because I love me some carb breads and shit.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
That's just to get low-calorie bread.
Yeah. I like those wraps and stuff. I'm glad you put me on
low-calorie wraps.
I love that.
Low-calorie wraps, low-calorie bread. Yes,
and
the
most
low-calorie...
of those carbs are like fiber carbs and stuff, too.
Yeah, it's dietary fiber, so you can technically cancel that out if you wanted to. Yeah. It's just non-soluble fiber, so your body can't digest it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't absorb the nutrients from it.
Yeah. Is that is it the insoluble that's good? Or is it non-soluble?
No,
I don't know.
The insoluble is what you can digest. The non-soluble,
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why when I eat like a bunch of potatoes, I go dookie. Right? Because I looked it up.
well, because they
Well,
are
I'm getting
satiating. They have a lot of fiber.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. Like the other day, I just had a bunch of mashed potatoes. Like I had potatoes I had to cook, so I made a bunch of mashed potatoes. And I hadn't gone to the restroom that day, and I ate those potatoes. I went
Yeah.
because I had a good amount of servings. Of it.
Yeah, and
And
fiber.
I went fast.
Well, yeah, and there's a okay.
Of course,
so
it could have just been me getting sick to my stomach. I don't know.
probably, yeah, but it's not that you can't. I misspoke. It's not that you can't digest it. It's that your body can absorb it.
Oh, okay.
Right, like the nutrient profile of
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Because it doesn't really have much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like you're eating corn. You
Yeah.
just can't digest it.
Yeah. That's just
I don't know the
corn.
reason why
Yeah.
behind that. Can't tell
It's
you.
weird.
Just body don't want to break the stomach acid. Don't want to dissolve that
Corn.
goddamn Karen.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so you wanted to talk about Starfield.
Changing
on
lanes.
we've been
Yes,
on a
we get to
huge
change
tangent. Dude,
lanes.
it's been like 45
Well,
minutes.
that was the point, dude. We talked about what I was wanting to talk about. What I want to talk about first.
Yeah.
What you were interested.
Sorry,
in first.
hold on. Let's
We're in
go
it.
back. Let's go back. So,
No, dude.
okay, let's
This
go
has
to
been a good
Starfield.
one so far.
No,
People
I
are
was
gonna
going to
like
say,
this one.
hold on. Before we branch out of my stuff, I want to touch on Attack on Titan, the final part to the last season. Whose side are y'all on? Andrew is Team Aaron.
Fuck you. I am not
No.
anymore.
I
anymore.
love
Off that boat.
Aaron's character, right? His character development throughout the show is fantastic until the last season.
No, even then, it's a beautiful arc, dude.
Yeah.
His whole thing.
It is.
I mean,
But then the
one of
whole
the-
mind fuck
that's
Ayasama
what
drops
I mean.
on you,
Yeah,
right?
like the Uno reverse card at Ultimate, dude.
And
A
it's-
character that you love through the entire anime.
Yeah, until the last like
Till
5
the
episodes.
last season. And
Even that, dude,
I
halfway
know.
through it, because you get to
Yeah.
watch the first couple episodes, and you see the 10th episode in, you see
Yeah.
Aaron talking to Zeke, and then it comes back to Aaron cutting his fucking leg off in the trench,
Yeah.
and stabbing that shit through his eye
Yeah.
to fake like he's a Marleyan.
Well, and then you find
And
out,
you're like, fuck, he went through so much.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this is all
and
bullshit.
he's behind it all.
Yep,
From the beginning.
yeah. I blame Amir. It's all her fault.
Spoiler. Don't care.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen AOT,
Jerry hasn't watched it yet.
you need to, damn it.
Yeah.
Jer Bear.
Well, he's watched like to the second season,
watch
apparently.
it.
Yeah.
God. One of the
And if you're going to watch
smokes.
the first part, the final season, first part of the ending, basically, they fucked that all up.
Yeah.
With the splitting, it'll make you cry. It
Yeah.
made me cry like a baby
Oh,
when Hanji
man.
died.
Yeah. Dude. Spoiler. There's so many.
Even everything to Armin just talking to Annie. I was like,
Yeah. I mean, that
then
show.
Annie talking to Mikasa, and she's like, "You're not wearing your scarf today."
Yeah. And I've watched a lot of anime.
I still
it is
haven't.
hands down will always it's just my favorite.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
It's one of the best show. I mean, I don't know how to in shows altogether. I'm not just talking about anime. I mean shows. Period.
Yeah.
From writing of characters, their backgrounds, from character development to the narrative, like the story. It's all successful. It's all like AAA badass. It's just good. From action to drama to comedy to all of it. I mean, it's just got it. It's loaded. It's got it all.
One
It
of my
really does.
favorite and most like tear wrenching sad parts is when they all make it finally to the ocean, and Mikasa and Jean and Connie and Armin, everybody's they're all playing in
Oh,
the water,
yeah.
and Mikasa's
Yeah.
all scared because she never
Been around
been
water.
to the ocean, and then everybody's like, Armin's like, "You see it, Aaron? We're finally here. We made it. I wonder what's out there." And then Aaron's just
I know. At that,
Just-
that was a moment for me in the show
He's just
where I was
completely
like,
just-
something's wrong with Aaron.
I know, dude.
At that point in the series, just that leads into the next season.
Yeah, because it
Like
cuts
the fi-
straightly to
Yeah.
his ancestors,
Yeah.
like his dad's dad. They're on
Correct.
the wall.
Yeah,
of the Marleyan Wall, and they're
When
about to
I
get turned
saw
into
him react like that, because for the
Titans.
whole time he's been so excited to reach it.
I know. That's their
the
main
edge.
goal.
Yeah,
Him and Armin's.
to the edge. They were to get there, to know that there was something more out there, and he's just deadpan. Like
I know.
I noticed. I was like, man, something's wrong. Something happened. Some people probably thought, it's just Aaron. Like,
Yeah. It's just
it's
him
like
freezing up
sad
again
and
like he does.
happy.
Yeah.
No. If you really pay attention to all of it, he should have been out there playing in the water with him and shit. He wasn't. I'm like, something is wrong. And I'm not just talking about mentally. I was like, something is
And
completely
then it immediately
snapped.
just hits you with the 360, and then it's just going into a backstory of his ancestors, and then it just cuts to, Aaron's gone. And then it just cuts to the Marleyan War right there, like Sasha and all them, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are any of these people? And then you later find out, Aaron's the one talking to Zeke, but you don't know that's Aaron or Zeke. You think that's just a doctor, and it ends up just being one of the crazy guys that are in the place, and it's actually Zeke.
Crazy show. If y'all haven't watched it, it's, oh man, it's a ride. The whole way.
Yeah. I don't even think, if you're not like actually paying attention, I don't think you realize it's Aaron until he's talking to
dude.
Until he's talking to Reiner in that hole.
Because he physically changed.
Yeah.
His hair, he has some stubble.
Yeah, he takes his
He's got an eye patch.
Yep.
It's all fucked. Missing a leg.
Yeah. And then you're just like,
you got to think, I didn't know it was him, because it's like, here I am thinking, at first I'm like, man, that looks like Aaron. I noticed the stubble, noticed the hair, noticed the leg missing in the eye. I'm
and you're like, what the
he
fuck?
would have changed.
Yep.
Like, he should have changed into a Titan, and that would have gone, like, every cat's out of the bag type thing. Nope.
He
somehow
fought himself from
fought that.
Yep, he's cutting off his leg, and he's biting down on that whatever that is, like spike or something, so he wouldn't change. And then he bites down on a cloth, and it's got that fucking spike, and he's
it's just
fucking outrageous.
Oh, I love that show.
It's so fucking
So
crazy,
good. I
dude.
can't wait to finish it.
That makes me want to fucking rewatch it.
It's
Tell you
so good.
I rewatched it a couple months ago. I got to season 3.
My opinion, greatest anime all time. And I've watched Naruto. I've watched Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
I've watched. I love those shows. I have
Dragon
so
Ball Z is
many other
dope.
great ones.
I am on the fence.
Damn, AOT.
I am a Naruto's mid.
You don't like Naruto?
No.
I love Naruto. It's just one of those things you really.
It's just too fucking long, dude.
It is long.
I watched Naruto, not
There's some
Shippuden.
really long animes that are great. Bleach included.
Yeah, Bleach is fantastic. Yeah. Inuyasha.
But
I tried to get into One Piece the other day. I just can't do it.
Long animes, I get it. You got to devote time. That's
Yeah,
the
you got to
reason.
devote. Most people devoted years from when they were younger.
dude.
Obviously, when it was on Toonami and stuff.
Why I haven't started One Piece?
It's too
I've
fucking
heard it's a
long.
fantastic anime.
Yes.
I've heard it's absolutely fantastic. I've only watched like a couple hundred episodes.
Yeah, and it's like they're
quit.
still going. It's 1300.
Yeah, I quit. I was like, I just didn't finish.
I remember we did the math, and it was like you'd have to stay awake for 24. Like if you watched it like 24/7, it's like 24 days. Something
That's
crazy.
why I'm into the shorter seasons of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's easier to get through as an adult, especially. It's like I don't have to devote as much time to watch it. Now, that being said,
You were touching my toes under the.
play footsies.
I don't have shoes on.
One in particular, you mentioned it a while ago. The one I have been watching that's pushing 200 episodes is Black Clover.
Yeah, I haven't. I've watched a couple episodes. I need to finish it. It's good.
I don't think it'll reach past 300.
Yeah.
I think it's close to finishing, but it will be 200 plus, I think.
You
Because you
know,
got that movie,
yeah.
and then it's going to lead into.
You know what anime I want to watch that I've been trying to watch, but I just haven't got around to it? Gintama.
Oh yeah,
Swordsmith.
dude. Yeah,
It looks fucking awesome.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've been watching Heavenly Delusion, and that's fucking insane with the man eaters.
Yeah.
She's like, my son's inside this man eater, and chops her head off and
It
chops her
looks
body
nuts,
off. It's
bro.
crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
I need to finish Samurai Champloo. I was really into that. It was good.
Yeah.
For an early 2000s anime, it's got that old, like, what's crazy is it's
Jin
got
Thomas,
like that,
it was made in 2003.
yeah.
It looks good, though.
But Samurai Champloo, it's like, it's got this weird early 2000s, late 90s rap vibes to it.
Oh, yeah, I know, dude. I watched the trailer for it.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
One of the samurais, like this badass breakdancer samurai.
Right? Yeah.
And then there's one guy that's just a cold-blooded killer samurai.
Yeah.
There's some girl that's just along for the ride. They have like a food eating contest. It's just a crazy anime.
Yeah,
you never know whatever they're bringing in the episode.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Another one that I wanted to watch was what the fuck is that called? Oh, so you've watched Neo Genesis Evangelion, right?
No, I have not watched any of
the
those.
original one from the 90s is fucking insane.
Yeah.
But they have another one called
It's like Berserk.
Neo Genesis Evangelion something, and Zach was telling me about it. Apparently, like they something like they either like plug up like some shit from the Matrix, or they have something implanted in their nape.
Don't touch me.
And they're orphans. Like they take orphans and plant them into those mech warriors.
Shit. Sounds kind of like Gundam mixed with Matrix.
Kinda, yeah. It's crazy.
Because I used to watch Gundam as a kid.
Yeah, that shit's big up in Japan.
Goldfinger! Yeah, oh, dude, they're all about their robots over there.
I know.
All about
They
their
have
robots.
crazy Gundams over there, dude. They like
yeah.
walk around and shit.
I was going to mention something and I forgot. Oh, you said 90s. Berserk.
Yeah, I still gotta hop on that.
Dude.
I watched that first episode with you and it was fucking awesome.
Attack on Titan.
I need to just cut the bullet and bite the bullet and watch it on YouTube.
I say Attack on Titan is my favorite anime, and I wholeheartedly believe it is.
Yeah.
But man, as far as like dark and like the show gives you hope and then crushes it.
Yeah.
And then gives you hope again and then crushes it.
Is Berserk.
Art style. Yeah. Berserk. It is such a... This is what I was meaning to you guys by adult animes. That is flat out one. That is not a show that is meant for kids. And I don't know, some of us have probably watched it when we were teenagers.
Yeah, because
Griffith
rapes guts a lady, right?
A dark show. Yeah. Spoiler. Such a dark show. It's good.
Yeah.
But man, the sadness in that show, the pure blasphemy, like the atrocities, like the war crime.
I heard it's
dark.
Insane.
So dark that the writer himself had to take breaks.
Yeah, I remember reading
He
that.
wrote like cutesy animes, dude. Like something like
some what are those called?
Stuff.
What is that shit called? Like the super, like the super cute, like
yeah, happy, funny, like
like, kawaii. That's what it's called, like
stuff,
kawaii stuff in Japan. Yeah,
wrote that on his breaks.
That's funny.
And then he literally stated, like, it just puts me, when I write this, puts me in a bad spot. Like, he died. Sad that he died. But what's really cool is there was a huge discussion over it because I watched the anime. I haven't read the manga. And apparently the manga is worse. Like, it's far darker.
Yeah, it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. But the thing is like, after years of deliberation,
he died. Didn't he?
He died.
The author?
Yeah, the author died.
Yeah.
Like the writer
died. His team wanted to keep it going.
Yeah. So what happened is one of his best friends, who's also an anime writer, they talked a lot, and his friend basically told him verbally the ending to Berserk.
Cool.
Not written, just verbally of where he wanted to go with it. To an extent.
Yeah.
When he died, there was a huge discussion in the animation studio that did it, and like the other writers that helped out that did it, whether they were going to continue it, or just leave it the way it is. Because it's like, do we take the liberty to do it,
or just leave it
as
where
it
it's
lies?
at and let him rest?
Let it rest because that was his.
Mm-hmm. It's like fucking rappers that die, and then his family and stuff still keep pushing out songs.
And basically his best friend was like, he wanted to finish this. Yeah. He was going to finish this. Even though it was a dark part of him. Probably what I feel is like it was him releasing the dark parts of his, like, as a writer.
Yeah.
Releasing his darker, like, parts of his soul almost, or the darker crevices of his, of his being.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's why he wanted to finish it. It's like my fans, like all of them wanted it. And he's like, we've come to an agreement that I'm going to go ahead. I've verbally heard it from him. I'm going to do the best I can to finish it. And they are. Like, they are going to finish the manga. And then hopefully I'm hoping in the next few years, they launch an anime to finish it, the anime.
Yeah. On top of that, you know what's my number 2 anime?
Tokyo Ghoul?
No, it's not. It's probably my number 3.
Really?
Yeah. That's dark.
Demon Slayer?
No, my number 2 of all time, like, is Hunter x Hunter.
That's
because there's so much feel good and funny, and the
Hunter x
the abstract condition of Gon and Killua and their best friends, right? They're best buddies, and you don't really see that a lot where it's like unwavering. And if every aspect of the show that they will never dissipate, right? And then you have Kurapika, which he is a bad fucker, right?
Yeah.
He uses his nin and basically like a fatal flaw that if he uses anything in any of his 10 that he's learned, he has a dagger that's secured in his heart. And that if he uses any of his rin chains or 10 chains, I don't remember which it is, I haven't watched it in a long time, but any of these chains that he has wrapped around his fingertips to conceal anybody but the Phantom Troop, that it'll stab in his heart. It's crazy, dude. Because he was I
need to finish that show. That sounds insane.
He had some kind of technique that wouldn't make it to where he couldn't do what he needed to do to kill the Phantom Troop. And he was like, okay, well, I'll just make a pact.
See, I got to the part where in Hunter x Hunter, I got to the parts where they were at the tower or whatever it was, doing through that tournament tower.
Oh, dude, you weren't very far. They didn't even finish the Hunter games.
Yeah, no.
Or the base like to be a hunter.
Yeah, I need to finish the show.
Dude, it's
it is great.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, so did you see? Like everybody thinks Killua is just nothing, and then
what's his Gon? I saw Gon fight who he fought in the tower first, and he obliterated that guy.
Oh, so you're talking about when they were trying to fight for money?
Yeah.
Okay, so you passed like when they did the hunter school.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. When they did it to get their hunter card. Yeah. Oh, so fucking badass. Yeah. Killua
I saw his first fight in that tower.
Okay, yeah.
Gon's first
fight.
So
you got to see Killua just obliterate people left and right because he's got I love his claws.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like especially like in the tower, like when they're trying to get their hunter card.
Yeah.
And he's talking to that guy, like supposed to be the most badass guy, and goes, "Okay, I'll just take it." And he's like giving a spiel, and it like shows him like his shadow movement to where like his other bodies and they can't tell where he is, and he just shoots real fast, just pulls out his heart in a bag, and he's like, "I guess I'm done here." Killua's badass because he comes from a family of assassins.
Yeah, yeah.
After the tower, you get to see him go back.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, and then you finally get to see the Phantom Troop with Crollo, and then you get to see Hisoka, and he's just disguised as Phantom Troop because he just wants to fight Crollo, the leader of the Phantom Troop, just for the fight of it because he has lust over fighting, right? And he basically gets off to, just like he wants Gon, and he wants to fight him because he knows Gon is going to be truly unbelievable, and he's basically, nutting the whole time.
Yeah.
It's... His character is one of my favorites too. He's abstract and badass.
I love it. I need to finish it.
It's good.
Change the lanes.
Yeah. Let's go back to Starfield.
I know. This has been a super nerd out fest in this episode, and I meant it to be.
Well, a lot of people that watch this like anime.
Yeah.
So
this is still nerdy, not anime, but still nerd. One thing that Eric, again, this episode, differences.
Oh, yeah. Not a big video game guy.
Eric's, because of me, he's recently been into more gaming. Not the biggest gamer. I'm a huge one. That is my hobby. I love to play video games. I'm so under the...
Let me preface this. I used to play video games all the time because I had two stepbrothers and my younger brother, and we all played video games all the time together.
Yeah.
I like playing with somebody.
People.
I don't like playing
LAN
with myself.
parties and
Yeah, 'cause
stuff.
I get
Couch
bored.
co-op. That stuff's
Yeah, I
great,
loved.
dude.
Because we played religiously for 2 years every day. We played Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 co-op because you could level up
zombies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
but Modern Warfare 2, you could play co-op and you had to level up to get attachments and guns and stuff, and you could just play killing each other. And that was my favorite thing that they always took away in the next gen games. That once you play multiplayer with each other, you could pick whatever loadout you wanted.
Beast, dude.
I don't like that. I like to be able to
multiplayer as it is.
Oh, you want to play with your boys, and then whoever beats each other the most, get the most points to level up and prestige and get the most guns and stuff. That's cool. I like being able to do that.
You're preaching to the choir. I mean, yes. The age of multiplayer has changed things.
And I like too many old games, dude.
Dude, I know.
I wish they'd remaster Condemned and Condemned 2 Bloodshot.
Yeah, I feel you.
Best games.
Like, best moments I remember of gaming.
Fear. They need to remaster that.
Best moments I remember of gaming
So with your friends.
were with my friends. LAN parties. What I mean by that is we're all bringing screens, TVs to one of our buddies' houses, and we all may be playing different things or the same thing.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Single player, multiplayer, didn't give a shit. And that was fun. Because I can look over to the left, Christian's playing RuneScape. I'm playing Skyrim. Justin's playing Call of Duty. And we're just getting this, just so much content.
Or just sitting by your best friend and playing Pokemon,
yeah, dude.
Even if you're not even in the same part of the story.
You're going over there. You're eating food. You're enjoying your friends. You're talking while playing games. The online aspect of it hasn't killed it completely, but it's getting there. Yeah. But at the same time, I love the online side of it because I can reach my buddies at any time. We can play online, talk at any moment. But yes, I miss that. I miss the LAN parties, the playing GoldenEye on N64, like trash talking each other.
Or even GoldenEye on GameCube.
Yeah, doing the golden gun challenge, like seeing who could kill the most because it's a one-shot kill to your pinky. It didn't matter where on your body.
That's
dead.
The little tiny
one shot. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. And those were the
little cricket
fantastic.
Golden gun.
Yeah.
They had that in the GameCube
Odd
one.
Job. Throw the hat.
I didn't ever play the N64 one. I only ever played the one on GameCube. 007 Reloaded. Or GoldenEye Reloaded.
They had GoldenEye Reloaded. I don't know if they had it on GameCube. If you said they did, I didn't own a GameCube. But it did come out on Xbox 360. It had Daniel Craig's version of Bond in the GoldenEye setting.
I don't know. I know I played one GoldenEye that was on the GameCube for sure.
Yeah.
Because I had a GameCube. Yeah. And I had a GameCube, and for the longest time, I didn't get an Xbox 360. I don't know. For like way after it got out.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was Poe.
See, that was the thing. So my parents, again, I give all the credit to my parents. They were good parents. Man, I had great parents. I was spoiled as a kid, but it wasn't like my parents loved me and they always wanted what was best for me. But it's not like I was spoiled to the point where I didn't appreciate things. What? Oh. It's not where I didn't appreciate things, but like I remember waking up on Christmas to an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 2. Yeah. And I'll never forget that. But
of course.
The thing is
my mom,
go ahead.
Of course, my mom always, tried her hardest, and we had, I had a stepdad named Timothy, and it was cool for, while they were together. It was real cool.
Yeah.
And, they tried their hardest, obviously, to, get stuff that we asked for. Right. I did have a PSP for a long time, and I played Naruto on there, and Max Payne 3. Yeah. And the PSP, it wasn't it. And,
I know.
I don't remember if I had an I don't think I had an Xbox 360 when it was just me and my brother, sister, and my mom. I might have got one before my mom and Timothy split, but I know when my mom got with my dad now, Glenn. Yeah. I know we had an Xbox 360 then.
Yeah.
And then I remember whenever we got our Xbox One, like when it first came out.
Refill, by the way.
Yeah, when it first came out, right? We got an Xbox One, but we were in San Antonio, I think, and we didn't have the best Wi-Fi.
No,
and it switched from Xbox 60, you could just put the game in and just play it.
Yeah,
we couldn't play any of our fucking games. Dude. We were going to be there for like 5 days, and the Wi-Fi at that Hilton hotel sucked. So we were so fucking mad because we got like the new. I think it was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I think that's when the Xbox One first came out, right?
Yeah,
that was the next one, or Call of Duty Ghost or something.
Yeah, so that's like when the PS4 and Xbox One started coming out.
Yeah, I think
PS4
it was Ghost or
was the
whatever.
very first console I bought on my own, and I was ecstatic.
My parents got us that, right? And then we couldn't play any of the games. We were like, "Hey, can we go home?" I know we're supposed to be Christmas, but we won't play this Xbox One, and we didn't get to go home, so it just sat there in the hotel room.
Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead, dude, on Starfield.
Oh, no, dude, I'm enjoying this. Like, I can talk games all day.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll get to Starfield. I will. I know you guys are waiting for it. I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to make it a complete thing about Starfield, but
one game I wanted to go off on. So you were talking about Fallout.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so I don't know if I think I played Fallout New Vegas because I remember what you're talking about with the ghouls and stuff.
Fallout New Vegas to me
is the best one.
A lot of people,
is the best rendition of
best Fallout.
Yeah,
but there's a difference.
Because was it a sequel to Fallout 3 or was it
New Vegas is its own separate deal?
Because the first Fallout was on the computer, right?
Yeah, and it was a turn-based text game.
Yeah, like Oregon Trail and
Correct.
stuff, right?
Yeah. And those are great games. Don't knock the RPGs that are like purely text-based because some of them are
some
nuts.
are cool. Yeah. Like even The Walking Dead has that.
Yeah. Writing usually for those games is through the roof because you don't have to worry about adding like shooting mechanisms and like everything else to it or like inventory. It's completely text-based. So writing is usually
okay. So there was the original one on PC, and then it was Fallout 3.
Fallout 2.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a Fallout 2.
I didn't know that.
And it added
was it on a console?
Combat system to it. Yes, it sure was. Xbox. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so there was Fallout 3 on 360.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was
where you
360.
wake up and it's Liam Neeson's voice.
Liam Neeson is his voice.
You wake up in the
acting
vault.
it. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I love that one because
he's your father.
You're getting out. Yeah, and he's telling the story. Alpha, Omega, the beginning and the end, the story of Genesis.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to you as and the doctor's checking you up.
Hey, you're a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one's fantastic.
Fallout 3 is a lot of people's favorites. Here's why I like Fallout New Vegas the best.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I played Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. And there's also a bunch of other ones I didn't know, like Fallout 76, Fallout. There's another one on Game Pass. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing.
Fallout's great though. The story is you can do so much.
Oh, dude. That's getting into Starfield, Bethesda, right?
Yeah. All their games are great.
To me like they've been their own worst enemy. Here's why. And I'll go into it. So, you have Fallout 1, major success. Fallout 2 adds combat, first person stuff.
Sure is. Everybody loved it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Fallout 3 adds the graphical side to it, and it's like this new thing. And I remember everybody wanting Fallout 3. A lot of people say Fallout 3 is their favorite. A lot of people say Fallout New Vegas is their favorite. Here's
is it
why.
the story or the...
So New Vegas was like a derivative. It was like not part...
Yeah, I know.
The idea is like it was its own separate thing. It wasn't a sequel.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't start out in the vault at all, right?
It's separate stories. Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't remember. I don't think I ever played it from like the beginning of the game.
In New Vegas, you're like a courier. You show up and there's like these guys about to like kill you, and they shoot you in the dome in the beginning of it. So the thing is like New Vegas wasn't just Bethesda. It was the company Obsidian. They partnered with it.
So, okay,
Did
hold
you
on.
ever hear of that game?
Does Bethesda make... They make BioShock, right?
No, not BioShock.
Who makes BioShock?
So,
Is it Activision?
No. Well,
Are you sure it's not
maybe.
Bethesda?
I honestly don't know. It's not Bethesda that makes BioShock.
Really?
No. So Bethesda is responsible for like Daggerfall,
I don't know that game.
the original Elder Scrolls, stuff
Okay,
like that.
yeah, I know that.
Skyrim,
Yeah.
Oblivion.
I thought those were the same game, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls.
So Elder Scrolls is
It's
the
just like
long lineage.
Okay,
that's
that's
the overall arc,
Yeah.
the
I get what
story
you're
of
saying,
the
yeah.
Elder Scrolls.
Because there's Skyrim,
And
there's...
there's separate chapters in there. So what we've all played is like Shimmering Isles, Daggerfall, stuff like that. And then those are early games, very early, like turn-based, text. And then you had Morrowind.
Yeah, on
That
Xbox
set the
360. I never
standard.
played that one, but...
Yeah, it was originally on Xbox, actually.
Yeah,
You could play it on
Xbox, that's what I meant,
360.
yeah.
It was originally on Xbox. That put them on the map with like the
That's
open
crazy 'cause it
world
looked like poopy.
RPG style. Dude, story writing, they haven't beat that yet.
Really?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they've beaten it
I
yet.
played Skyrim, but there's just so much you can do,
Yeah.
and I'm like...
So that's what I'm getting to.
It's hard to keep track of
It
everything that
is.
you're doing and like keep on like...
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting to.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I wasn't trying to get into Elder Scrolls, but I'm gonna have to. So it's like, I played Oblivion as a kid. Right, like when I was younger, before Skyrim, I played Oblivion when I was like 10 or 11. Skyrim comes out in 2011. Everyone was pumped for that game. Knowing that it was going to be packed at GameStop and packed everywhere, I pre-ordered my edition at Walmart. My mom took me. There was no fucking line. I was home almost instantly at midnight. That shit launched at Walmart. There
How
were
old
two
were you
other
been
people
when
there.
Skyrim came out?
Huh?
12?
Skyrim came out in 2011. I was born in 94. So no, I was like 15, 16.
Okay, yeah. I was guess you're
around
born
there.
94,
Around
yeah.
there. What is that? 15, 16? 1994.
1994 to 2010 is 16 years, so you were 17?
Yeah, 16, 17. Right
Yeah.
about that age.
Yeah.
It's November 11th, so right at 17.
Yeah,
think
so
that's
I would
right.
have been 15.
Yeah.
I didn't play it then, I know that.
Everybody freaked out.
Yeah.
Everyone picks on Skyrim.
I was
now.
playing, at like 15, I was playing like The Darkness.
Yeah.
and-
Oh,
Darkness
don't
is
get me
crazy.
started on that.
Yeah, it's a
the
weird-ass
Darkness,
game.
the Darkness 2. Holy hell!
I don't think I played the second one. I know I played the first one.
The Darkness 2 starts out with Jackie being the head of his mob family.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's
My all-time favorite game from the 360, like even now, like can't beat any other game is Condemned 2 series or
the
Condemned
Condemned
series.
the horror games. Yeah, dude, fantastic.
Fucking awesome.
Fear, all that.
Condemned 2, Bloodshot especially.
Yeah, Bloodshot was fantastic.
So
yeah.
fucking crazy.
Creepy.
Even with
shit.
Fear.
Oh, Fear.
Like Fear, though, that game series is
Fear 3 with co-op, you can't beat it. I don't
is
believe
so
Crazy
frightening.
Story, cool shit. Yep,
yeah.
it's great.
Condemned 2 is the cool because you got like the detective aspect.
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. The
It's-
cop, like the
yeah,
dirty,
yeah.
like the derelict
yeah,
cop.
the dirty cop. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
dirty detective as a drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. But back to the thing about Bethesda. Bethesda has put out some fantastic games. They really have. Skyrim included, even though people pick on it now, tons of people put hours and hundreds of hours into Skyrim.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. There's so much you can
Oh,
fucking do,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
I played it for like 5 hours straight
Yeah.
one time, and like you don't get that far
And it's still today, like,
because you
one of
can
the
branch out to do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
rated is still to date one of the best RPGs gaming wise ever made.
It's
even
almost-
though it's one dimensional.
Because there was like I used to play this game like before I had like any kind of console or anything. I used to obviously play games on a computer, right? I used to play this game. It was like kind of like RuneScape, but it was more like into like dragons and stuff, and like
Yeah.
it's called Adventure Quest.
Oh
I don't know if you remember
what it
that
is. Yeah,
from
I
back
know
like
exactly
in the early
what it is.
2000s. I thought it was way cooler in fucking RuneScape.
Yeah.
You get to do a whole bunch of stuff, get your whole bunch of swords, like
Teach
beasts that you
some,
can
dude.
use.
Yeah.
It wasn't as like was RuneScape like you just like move around and stuff. Like
RuneScape is more of a
I didn't ever play
farm
RuneScape.
type combat turn based game.
Yeah, but could you just move your character whichever way you want to and stuff, like walk around?
You had to click and do it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you can move wherever you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I never played that game, so.
My buddy Christian plays it, so is Justin. I played it, and I got into it
Were
for
you a big
little while.
WoW guy?
No. So that's the thing.
My friend Seth, my best friend Seth Shelton.
Big WoW guy.
Oh, yeah. He still plays it.
Yeah. So the thing is I was more I grew up console, not PC. Now I've kind of switched to PC to an extent. Like I'm getting my feet wet with it, and I love it. I've played RuneScape on it some, and I've also played like a lot of turn-based games on it, including like my buddy just put me onto the game. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now.
Kevin?
No, yeah,
Your buddy
Kevin put me onto it.
Are
Yeah.
you subscribed to our pod, Kevin? You watching?
It's called Disco something.
Cool. It's
Disco,
like some Viva Pinata shit.
Yo, fuck, bro.
You remember that game?
Right,
The Xbox?
turn-based.
From the Xbox
keep
shit?
losing my shit. Focus.
Okay, what is it? Disco what?
So I can't remember. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting off on what I'm trying to get at with Bethesda.
Sure, you are getting
The
off.
last decade, it's been pretty fucking bad for Bethesda.
Okay, so they put out
letdowns.
Fallout, right, and Skyrim and stuff,
So
like the Fallout series.
3 leads up to New Vegas, and then
Yeah,
Skyrim.
and then Skyrim.
right?
Okay,
Yeah.
what else have they put out besides that?
So, okay.
That I might know.
That's the thing. They came out with like Fallout 4.
Yeah, I played that.
Right. And then they came out with Fallout 76 after that.
I've seen that on Game Pass. I haven't played it.
And then Elder Scrolls Online. Here's the difference. You go from a single player,
Yeah.
personal, no multiplayer, just a personal one player experience. Well written. Yes, there's things people can gripe about, whether
Skyrim
you like
or Fallout?
Skyrim included. Like
What are you talking about?
narration,
Fallout just now or Skyrim?
both. Because I mean it's from
Yeah,
Bethesda.
yeah.
Like characters, like all of them acting the same way, not a lot of facial movement, expression, like a lot of the same words and lines
Dialogue is the same.
regurgitated to you.
Yeah.
Still very much open, a giant sandbox. You have
But
this experience.
I
It's
think
just-
it does it consider as the differing from like the changes from like person to person as in their attributes.
yeah, like I mean,
right?
you can have a different story, attributes, and like you have different choices.
I was saying
It's just-
their attributes
okay.
like made a big difference from like the dialogue and
here's the
stuff,
only
right? Or
comparison I
is
can
that
make
not?
for like movies. So like, okay, here's the idea.
No, I was saying, do you know that? Like, have you ever researched that and known that from like the way the game was made? So like your attributes change the dialogue throughout the game.
They can, like your speech can affect things, your bartering
Yeah,
can
your
affect
bartering,
things.
yeah, all
that's
that-
all,
all the
always
attributes that you
different
can
per
choose from,
character.
yeah.
That's not what I'm
It's
getting
like a
at
huge
here.
difference, or
Yeah, oh yeah, some of them can be.
okay, that's what I was
Oh
getting
yeah,
at.
some
Yeah,
of them can be. Yeah,
Cool,
oh
yeah.
absolutely.
I always made my luck,
Yeah.
my charisma, and my barter pretty
Right.
high
You want to
compared
be a
to
people
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And that helps
It's-
you greatly in those
It sure
games.
does. Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm getting at.
I always
It's
got
like,
pissed off getting overcumbered.
Oh, dude, your weight. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pissed me the fuck
Like,
off.
I can't move.
Like,
You
I
have to
need this
drop
shit.
Or
Yeah.
sell shit. You don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with it right now. On my
Yeah, I'm
replay
losing
of
caps.
Vegas.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get to my point. I know we're having fun, but
you just got to watch a long ass
I
episode,
know.
guys.
I'm sorry, guys. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
So you have this great first player experience.
Yeah.
This personal experience. Even again, gripe about what you want. People put hundreds of hours into it. Out of left field. Well, I say that. Fallout 4 happens, right? And then Fallout 4 dialed some stuff back. There weren't as many factions.
I didn't really play that game all that much.
There weren't as many factions. They were talking about how graphically it was going to look. It looked just like a more polished Fallout 3. They used the same engine.
Yeah,
Less factions. To me, a less compelling story.
from
Which from
Fallout 3 or Vegas.
Yeah, it's like from
Probably from both
of them.
really.
From
Yeah,
both.
because Fallout 3 is fantastic.
Yeah, from both. And New
I didn't
Vegas
ever
is
beat.
just
I didn't
crazy.
beat New Vegas.
Yeah,
so.
New Vegas is just like you never know what you replayability for me for New Vegas is high.
Is that what
And I'll
you're,
get into
is that what you're
That's
playing
what I'm
right
on
now? Okay, yeah.
So and I'll get into that. But then you go from that to now Fallout 4 happens. Kind of a letdown. Then they announce Fallout 76, right?
Yeah. Did you ever play
A
that?
multiplayer game.
Oh, okay.
along with Elder
Okay,
Scrolls
yeah.
Online.
I get what you're saying,
Something
yeah.
they've never done before, where it's a massive online multiplayer game.
Probably sucked.
Not only did it suck, people weren't playing it. Their like player value went down.
Yeah.
Their pre-orders pissed people off so bad they were wanting their money back, sending it back. Like this announcement of a Fallout bag, like a vault bag and stuff, being this real cool thing. Like
Yeah.
a plastic. Some people were reporting in their comments like a plastic bag from Walmart,
Probably. Yeah.
and the money they spent on it was far worth more than what they were sent.
You didn't even get a pit boy in it. You just
Pissed
Yeah.
off people.
didn't even get a cool little pit boy to
Oh,
wear
dude.
around.
But you can look on comments even right now for
I'm
what
sure-
I'm getting
I'm
at
sure it's
Starfield.
still-
People are on the fence about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Man, I want to love this game. It looks so good."
Well-
but there's such a bad taste in their mouth from the last decade of shit they've put out. It's like,
It sounds cool because Dakota put you on Starfield, right?
no. So I learned about Starfield through actually, yeah, I think it was Dakota. I think he mentioned it
Because I
like,
think
when
we
they
were
used to do
talking
it.
about that No Man's Sky game because he was
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
something and I was like, oh, that game
Yeah.
on Game Pass.
So here's the difference. No Man's Sky is not an RPG. It's just like a space experience.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just you have your character, but it's like you're just trying to explore space.
No Man's
Starfield
Sky. Starfield. You
Is
can
an
go where-
RPG.
Cool.
You will build your character. You will have a backstory. You
And
will
set
have a
out,
story.
yeah.
You will have a set out in 1,000 planets to explore.
I think they're gonna fuck it up.
That's what a lot of
Sounds like a
people
lot
are
to do,
thinking.
dude.
So here's the thing, though. This is why I'm getting into Starfield, and I am excited.
It sounds cool if
The
it actually
Q&A
works.
that's happened here recently from Todd Howard and Phil Spencer from Xbox, the leads, they've answered the questions, I think, me personally, correctly. And it's like what I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So 1,000 planets to explore, right? A lot of people were thinking, there's no way you're going to have 1,000 planets with life on each one.
Yeah.
Todd Howard responded in the Q&A. Okay, that's not how space works
Yeah.
per
Obviously.
planet. There's a ton of planets out there, guys, just like in our
They're
current like star
inhabitable.
system
Yeah.
that are inhabitable. No life.
You may get yeah.
Right. He's like, that's not the point of the game. The game
Yeah.
is for you. We want to make you want
Yeah.
to explore.
So I wonder if it's inhabitable. Could you even figure out how to
Yeah.
be on it?
That's the idea.
and how to survive there or how to
Exactly.
explore it.
Exactly. So
That's neat if they can actually bring
yes,
that.
that's
sick.
why it's all starting to look up, and I'm,
cool.
that's why I
Yeah.
want to pre-order it
That's
because it's
neat.
like this is leading somewhere good.
Yeah.
and it's like so he's like, I know I'm saying like a lot. Fuck, I'm getting hammered. I can't even reach across the. Anyway,
Go
so
ahead. I'm interested now. That seems cool.
So in Starfield, 1,000 planets, right? They stated that roughly about 10% of those planets
Uh-huh.
will have life, habitable, and like some of them, a lot of them will have like
But the other ones you
civilizations.
get to explore?
That's easily 100
Cool.
planets. 10% of 1,000, 100 planets.
Yeah.
That's 100 planets worth of like.
Yeah, that we actually get to
You
talk,
get to see live,
explore
talk,
dialogue,
people
see how they live.
probably,
Yeah,
possibly.
But the other ones are unexplored,
Yeah.
potentially
And that's the thing,
uninhabitable.
1,000
Yeah.
planets. It's not going to hold your hand and tell you which planets. So it's like you may have to go clear across the galaxy or another galaxy, another system to reach a habitable planet. That starts sounding like Star Trek shit to me. It's like, so it's like, okay.
It's like some interstellar shit.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, this planet sucks.
McConaughey
This planet
is
sucks.
flying
This planet
through the
sucks.
black
It's like,
hole
you know
just-
what? Okay. You're like, I'm tired of going around this planet system. I'm going to go to this planet system. And you go clear out of your way, this far travel. And then you get to a planet that has life way off.
Yeah,
You
like-
have no idea what these people are going to look like. Or creatures or anything.
Yeah. That's
And
cool,
you're the
dude.
first man there. Or whatever race you are.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't wait for that. There's also other things. I mean, there's things that
So could
be
it
better.
could it impact as like if you go a certain way or a certain distance, right, in space, right?
Yeah.
That you could change like the way time flows and stuff, and like you could die on the way there
Perhaps.
like from growing old, like
I-
how the way like different like the
Yeah, like time
Yeah.
change, like traveling at the speed of light,
Yeah.
people aging as
yeah,
you're
or
traveling.
like you get to one planet and like, oh, you could age 15 years in 5 minutes.
We're all wondering.
Interstellar.
Yeah,
you know?
we're all wondering, dude. They haven't
That's
announced
neat
anything
if
like
they,
that.
okay,
but
cool. That'd be cool. I think
is
it'd be cooler
relative.
if they let it as like a guess.
Yeah. So I know they haven't released everything yet.
Yeah.
They haven't answered everybody's questions, but they've been answering the ones that are the most asked, basically.
Yeah.
And here's what's really intriguing me. The planet thing, of course, is great. What's another thing that's intriguing me is not only the first-person shooter side of it, like Fallout or Skyrim.
So you could hop out the ship with a gat.
Create your own ship. You have a 20-man plus crew.
Oh, cool.
Up to
Okay,
20 plus
so it's
crew.
not you're just
With character background.
alone. Oh, cool.
Multiple factions like Fallout.
Yeah.
And you get to bring them to different planets with you. Some of those crew members may be from that planet.
Oh, cool. So okay, yeah.
There's so much there that's hitting off on me, but it's like,
So,
I just hope that they can nail
With the
it.
20-man crew, so you may have to trade out people for
Yeah,
people.
you may be able to. Like, you may be able to change
Or you may
crew
have to,
members.
like, one person may die there, like,
Yeah.
have some adverse effect to, like,
Yeah.
any kind of, like, the amount of oxygen they have, or...
That's the other thing
Cool.
they just announced in the Q&A. So certain planets will have
certain-
one biome. Say the planet is cold as shit.
yeah.
But
Or,
you
like, hot as
can't-
shit as Mars.
Yeah, but you can't
Or
get to
Saturn,
it.
whatever it
You
is.
can't get to it unless your ship and your suit
Yeah,
is applicable to that. And you'll have
cool.
to build it to it so you can even touch the planet.
That's neat.
Yeah. And then certain planets
So maybe
will have...
they may make it a fully immersive,
Yeah.
like,
And
okay,
then
cool, yeah.
Other planets will have multiple biomes, meaning like here in our Earth,
Uh-huh.
some places will be bitter cold.
Yeah.
Some places will be massively hot.
Some places may have solar
so you'll
flares
have, like,
that...
you may be able to go to this part of the planet, but
Yeah.
you can't go to this part of the planet yet until you do this to your ship or your suit.
Cool. So, and there may be like certain planets you get into the atmosphere, and then there's no gravity whatsoever. You just
Yeah. Yeah.
crash and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or there's certain like where the gravity's just way up charts, and you just
Everyone has questions, dude.
Or the density of the oxygen is just
Yeah.
insane, so it just explodes your lungs
Yeah.
as soon as you get into the atmosphere that goes through the ship.
Yeah. Whether you're a PlayStation, and I'm not going to go into that about the bullshit reviews and people dogging the game.
The only thing I
already.
like about this PlayStation is the controller.
Yeah. Oh, me, dude. I'm a Sony guy, but the thing is what I'm getting at is like, besides all the point of the people dogging it, everybody is talking about Starfield because there's such a big fence of people like, I want to hate it because we know what Bethesda's been doing lately and it's been a big letdown.
Yeah.
But they also want to love it because they've been working on this game for I think like 7+ years. And it's like,
So maybe it's their baby.
At launch, the game is at volume or like version 1.6. They're claiming it's the least glitched game of all of their games they've ever come out with. Meaning like it's going to be a very updated, fixed version of the game. Like hardly any kind of setbacks to it. Meaning you're going to get the best experience that you can at launch. With that, not only do they have that, they have this ability to where they've never done a space game. It's a brand new IP. They're used to Fallout and Elder Scrolls. This is brand new. They've never done space. New IPs are risky, but they also can count for massive success if you nail it.
Yeah.
It can get you so much money and so much of a backfall. I think this game is what I want to think, and I know I'm going to sound like a fanboy to you guys that are on the fence about this. I think this is their ace in the hole. I think this is a game that's going to get Bethesda back on track, get their fans back engaged, and it's going to get money in their pocket to where they can start making more of this. DLC's already been announced. Tons of it. Mods for PC, at launch, they said that we're already going to have mod capability. We're going to give you guys free reign. So PC's going to be able to mod. Like, you know how Skyrim has mods where you can like change the foliage and stuff? Immediately, as soon as the game launches, modders will be free to fuck with the game. they're welcoming their modders, like people that on PC that want to change the game to their benefit. Feel free.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, they're talking about not only that, they're talking about like their faction count. They haven't released all their factions, but get this. So there's a faction. I can't remember the name. I'm going to drink another one.
Take another sip.
Yeah. So their factions, I'm hoping they have a ton of factions in this. It being space, I would assume there would be. The factions they've announced so far, there's like 3. One's like this United Federation type faction, right? They aren't religious. It's more of like an expansion thing. Like they look forward to expanding as humankind, colonizing and expanding space to explore, and also to like dominate. Like we want us to have multiple colonies, in our race to flourish. I think there's a religious aspect in there somewhere.
I'm
like
sure.
maybe like they want, I think, yeah. So it's like basically the God that they worship wants them to expand to reach this God, like to understand why we were created. Then there's another one. So it's like there's another faction that they've announced where it's like a atheist, where it's like no God, just focusing on the human aspect of it, and like why can't we just better ourselves here type thing, not necessarily expand. The one I'm most interested in that they've announced, I'm going to join up as soon as I can. It's this Arun or something faction. Arun or Arunes. Something. I can't remember the name. Okay. I'm butchering it. I know. For those of you that are like, it's wrong. I'm looking forward to joining this.
I'm listening. Yeah.
The founder of this faction supposedly encountered a great serpent in space.
Like a Rayquaza? Cool.
Yeah, dude. He's just traveling space, and this giant celestial serpent appears.
Hell yeah.
And he speaks to him.
It's Rayquaza.
And there's like these zealot-like faction, these merc type guys.
It's a Rayquaza mixed with a basilisk from Harry
Their
Potter.
symbol is a giant serpent head. So it's like, dude, I want to meet this giant celestial serpent. I want to know what this big-ass snake has to say, kind of thing.
Fuck yeah.
I really want to. I'm creaming all over this, but I'm so looking forward to that game.
On the topic of exploration, what's your next vacation?
Oh, man.
If you ever had to think of one,
Brooke,
like actual, like you're going to go
I
on
want to
one.
go out of the country. I haven't gone yet.
Okay, well, I'm ready to be
Cancun's great.
I'm ready to be the
go.
battered wife waiting on her husband, like coming back from war or something. Just tore down, like every day hoping, like, is my husband coming back? I don't know. Should I cheat on him or what's going on? I'm ready for that. If that offends anybody on this, here's the door.
So
this is supposed to be also have funny aspects, so that was supposed to be a joke.
So my goal, I want to leave the country.
Yeah, you want to go to Ireland?
I've traveled all over the nation really with my family.
Yeah.
Lived in Montana. I've seen Wyoming. I've seen Nevada.
Yeah, I've been to
seen
Athens.
Kansas.
Did you know that?
Athens, like Greek?
Yep.
I didn't know you've been to Athens.
I was lying.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm just kidding.
Douche.
My sister has.
Okay. Well, that's great for
I
her.
haven't. I was just joking. You know who she met on a plane? Julian Smith. Oh, yeah. You know who that is? I'm moving now. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
No
guy.
shit.
Okay,
yeah, on a plane to Spain.
Okay. That's fucking wild.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. My dad met Ben Stiller in the Portsmouth airport bathroom.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. That's fucking badass.
The dude that was
You
like
should have snapped a pic in the bathroom. I would have, yeah.
Mueller. That guy from like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Uh-huh.
The teacher. That guy.
You said Ben Stiller.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Ben Stein. That's his name.
Oh, is that
Ben
the
Stein.
teacher?
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, he's the
From,
teacher.
Yeah,
of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah.
Bueller.
Yeah.
Bueller.
He met
Yeah.
him in the Fort Smith.
Oh, cool. I was like, how's
My
that
dad
Ben
like
Stiller?
double taked. He's like,
Holy
"Are you
shit.
Ben Stein?"
Yeah. Not even like a big
everybody else
character.
like, yeah, that's me. In the
There's
same voice.
yeah.
He's, what the fuck?
Yeah,
He's like,
that's me.
oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Of all places, I meet you in this bathroom.
Yeah.
Ben Stein was like, yeah, it's a real nice bathroom. No shit.
Fort Smith.
In like 2008, Fort Smith Airport bathroom was rated the nicest bathroom in like
Oh.
the
Yeah,
the
it wasn't even like
States.
the TAC airport, like the private Air Force airport.
Nope. Best
Yeah.
bathroom was in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
That airport's a pile of shit too.
It's just like
It's
it's,
just a
meant for private airplanes, really.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you got to pay a
smaller
fuck
planes.
ton to go out to wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
My stepdad used to fly back there. I'm sure it cost a ton instead of flying to, like Tulsa or
Probably
Little Rock
private
or something.
or
yeah.
Fayetteville, X and A.
Yeah, somewhere. He used to fly back to Fort Smith. I bet it was
I'm
a bit
sure.
pricey. I bet even parking your car like in the private parking, I bet it's expensive as shit.
Yeah, he met him there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I forgot about that. That's neat.
As he's in the back going to work, going for work shit.
Hell
He's
yeah.
washing his hands. He looks everything. What the fuck?
Next,
That's
I
good
want to
stuff.
go to Universal Studios.
Yeah,
I want to take Tinsley. Or
I'd like to go too.
I'd like to go Disney too. I'm not a big Disney guy, obviously,
Yeah.
but it'd be cooler for Tinsley and Shelby, and I'll go just regardless. But
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool to go there. Or Universal Studios would be sick.
yeah. I do what.
Yeah, no,
Universal
we've
Studios,
already talked about you being to Disney World. That fucking badass. Yeah, of course.
I am forever thankful for that
Yeah.
experience.
It would have only been better if you were 21 there.
Yeah, I was 20 when I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Epcot, drink around the world. But no, yeah, I was thinking about like an intro, right? I was thinking about us like getting a good camera angle of having
Is it bothering you?
us having our glasses poured so you can listen, sit down.
Oh, okay.
So you can hear the sound like these two glasses come together, right? No, the sound of like dunk 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 dunk.
Oh, yeah,
of the
filling
liquor
up.
pouring out of the
Yeah,
bottle,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
us
yeah,
going. And as soon as we do this, it zoom in super sharp and crisp of like a cinematic view, right? Go down into the whiskey and then pop out, and then us of just right. Wouldn't that be sick for an intro? And then just like as soon as we take a sip, like this is life on tap. That'd be cool,
Digging it.
right?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Okay, you're
I'm
just
digging
not
it.
following, but wouldn't that be cool? All right.
It would be.
Like if it just opening up, right? Of like whatever whiskey bottle we wanted to pitch just for the intro, right? Just pouring into the glass, right? Or just into solely just one glass, right? And have
Yeah,
another
yeah,
glass that was already raised. And
Oh,
then just
yeah.
go up to like the clack,
following.
right? And then pan in like a cinematic fast view into the
Yes.
whiskey, and then pan out and
Yes.
just
Pouring,
taking a sip
zoom in on
of
the
good
clip,
whiskey,
the,
right?
The toast, and then drinking. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just
Yeah.
this is life on tap.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like
Would
just
be.
pan out to us, like and like, it'd even be cooler if it was like pan into like the whiskey glass, right? Like as it was being clanked and like all the like the ice cubes like sloshing about a little bit, and then panning out and like us being like into like kind of like a fancy get up like at a bar stool. If we
Yeah.
could set that up and then just this is the life on tap.
It'll
Wouldn't
get
that be
there.
neat for like
It'll
an
get
intro? Whatever.
It'll get there.
He's not seeing the vision.
I am too.
Oh no, you're not super excited. But I think it'd be pretty cool.
Whatever.
Yeah. We're pretty
It's
fucking
going on
deep
like
into
2
this.
hours.
Yeah.
I guess last time I checked my watch, it was like
Yeah. Well, we got here at
the time I noticed
We
my
got here
watch
at
was
3:20.
5:11.
yeah.
When did we start?
Probably 4:40. 4 hour 30 in. Yeah, guys. Thank you for joining into the Life on Tap.
He's just gonna catch
Yeah,
it.
thank you for
Shit.
joining into the Life on Tap podcast.
Did we cover everything? Hang on a second. I'm looking at this now.
We did.
Big stuff coming.
Besides just the
Da-da-da,
conspiracies, but we can just save that for us.
Yeah, we'll save that for
We can
next
save
time.
the conspiracies for separate podcasts,
Yeah.
so we can have.
Sorry,
we can do some
T-Man.
research.
You're
Yeah,
not getting to see our conspiracy
yeah, we can do
stuff
some
today.
research into it actually, versus just the that's just fucking bullshit. You know, it's just some Eddie Bravo and Alex Jones type shit. So, thank you for joining the Life on Tap podcast, episode 11. No, this is episode 12.
12.
Yeah, sorry.
12.
Yeah, so please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification.
Is it 12?
It is.
Sure.
Yeah, because this upcoming episode will be 11 that we already have, and then 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, comment, share.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
Anything you want to do. Yeah, even call us. We need something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in to episode 11 of the Life on Tap podcast, or episode 12 of Life on Tap podcast titled Yin and Yang.
Yeah. You have a good day, guys. Thanks. Join us next week.
Yep, bye.